I was born on the 2nd of April 1929, and with me, I lived in Quarry Street on the fringe of Shillelagh, with my two brothers, Jim and Liam, and my father Billy and my mother Frances. And this book is my story of a lifetime working on as an employee on the Coollattin estate, and in the service, a personal service of the Fitzwilliam family, which the book I start off with the village of Shillelagh, the railway as it was then, and the shops in the village at the time. And then as I started in Coollattin as a stable boy on the first week of December 1943. Little did I know that turns and twists that would take me into adult for a start, and all my years in the service of the Coollattin estate. And as the years progressed, then as I went head lad on the estate, and my job of riding out with the Fitzwilliam family as a personal servant on the hunt field, I cover all the Coollattin. It was a huge estate in those early years of around 6,000 acres, which on part of it was the famous Kilcabin slate quarries, which employed over 30 people. And then we had the building yard, which contained over 40 workers, all kinds of tradesmen, down to the blacksmiths, all in the service of the state of those years. Then you had the farmyard, which in my day the tractor hadn't arrived in this country at that time, with something over 50 workers there, and all serviced by the hearse. And then the forestry yard, which had many workers on it. And in those days, again before the tractor arrived, the timber was brought to the mill on a huge big two-wheeled thing called a janker, and drawn by two horses that would cut down the full length of mature oak, and it would be brought in the full commercial length by these two horses into the mill in the building yard. Then we have the lovely gardens, which was growing everything possible that was to be grown in those early years, with the peach houses and the nectarines, and they had their own, it was all the heating done by coke, which was done by men, which was a 7-day job. They were called journeymen, who lived in the body alongside the gardens. I being the 3rd generation of my family to work on the estate. Both my grandparent Ruth, he was a sire in the mill, and grandparent Behan worked as a herd on the farm. And then my father, who, as was in those days, all those workers to work, they weren't able to come to work. And then my father, who done 51.5 years on the estate as the gardener, cricket groundsman. And then as the years rolled by, then as the Fitzwilliams sold out in 1977, I went to work for the golf people, building greens, and became their greenkeeper And I only retired from there as a part-timer, full-timer, part-timer. I was 80 years of age, and the family said, that's the end, you have to retire from that then. But my career didn't work then because I was always doing caretaker on what was left of the estate. On what was left of the estate, which kept dwindling as the different owners took over, and that only concluded last a year in 2016 as a new people bought. The last time the estate has dwindled down to 1,100 acres of woodland and about 160 acres of arable land. So it has been a long journey which I enjoyed very much. In the early years, people growing up in Ireland, people were struggling to make a living and for rearing their families, but it has been a pleasure for me on being asked on several occasions to put down in writing or record it. So I have done that now, which is ready, and I hope it will be a very interesting read for all who take it on board.